What's up, peoples? AaRON Sports. We calling this the break off because I'm on my lunch break and I'm able to talk to y'all a little more than I'm accustomed to, which I know y'all appreciate it and I definitely appreciate it. So before I start off with the break off, I got a little story to tell you, a little funny shit. I always go to McDonald's and shit. I get the meal with the double quarter. You know, the big iced tea, because I can refill that shit all day. And the large fries, they be like, you know, medium or large. I be large. You already know large all day. What the fuck you asking me? But the shit I got to tell you is, I like to play with my shit like a kid. You know, when I open up my double, I throw French fries in it. I like to play with it, right? And these old couple were looking at me like, look at this big-ass kid and shit. And I looked at them and I started to say something, but I was like, you know what? They older folks. I'm going to let them live with that funny ass look. So I put even more French fries in the shit. And I bit the shit out of them. But when I bit it, I'm looking dead at them like, this shit good like a motherfucker. But the moral of the story is, don't let nobody stop you from doing you, man. That's it. That's the moral of the story. I always try to kick y'all a message. And like I said the other day, price of living going up, eggs going up, everything going up. Your fucking money should be going up. They should be giving out raises. Price of living's up, your earnings should be up. You know what I'm saying? And with that, let's jump into the World Series. You know, I show face. I'm the one never that high. I gave out the Philadelphia Phillies at plus 180. Underdog. I was trying to show some class. I was picking the hot team over the better team. But the better team figured them out how to slow that engine down, and once they slow that engine down, it was a wrap. You see how they won Game 4, Game 5, and Game 6, and Houston Astros won the series 3-2. MVP is Pena. It's crazy how you lose Carlos Correa. You plug in the young boy Pena. Pena steps up all year, wins the MVP for the Houston Astros, and the Houston Astros are sailing because right now, you know, even if they don't re-sign Verlander, they got all them young cats from Javier to Garcia to Valdez. I mean, they still going to have Lance McCullers. I mean, these guys are set to make another run at it. I mean, they were missing Michael Brantley. Brantley, to me, is their best hitter. So when you throw Brantley in that lineup with Jordan doing his motherfucking thing, Alvarez, you know, Bregman going to step up. Altuve going to step up. You know what I mean? These guys is no joke, man. And salute to the Houston Astros, the organization, Dusty Baker. I know a lot of y'all people going to be like, man, fuck those cheating motherfuckers. I get it. But they didn't cheat this year, bro. So you got to give them their props this year. You want to get on them on some prior shit? I'm fine. I'm with it. But nah, just like Tom Brady. When y'all got on Tom Brady on that prior shit, I was with it. But when he did it clean, you got to give it up. And salute to the Houston Astros. Now we're going to go to the NFL. I would have had a great day yesterday if it wasn't for the Raiders and the Packers. That's all I got to say. Them niggas fucked my tickets up all through the board. 4 parlays all crushed. Bad day yesterday. And I gave out a 2-0 on Friday. Again, look at the video. It's all in the video. And then I got a teaser with the Patriots down and the Saints up tonight. And that's going to come in. Saints ain't losing more than 8.5 points. I'm telling you right now. So now that's going to go another 3-0. But this motherfucker didn't make no bread. Because that's what happens when you leapfrog your original shit. Or, if you want to call it greed. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. But moral of the story, the Las Vegas Raiders are in trouble, man. You cannot have 3 separate 17-point leads and lose all the games. It's not right. And then you're losing every game by a touchdown or less. Every game they lost was a touchdown or less. Their record is 2-6. They easily could have been 6-2. Easily. But they choking. I thought the acquisition of McDaniel would fix that coming from the Patriots, knowing how to so-called win the right way. They losing in the wrong way, dog. McDaniel might get canned. Frank Reich just got canned from the Colts. But that's because he's been there 5 years and he ain't get him to the promised land. But McDaniel, I mean, I hope They keep him. I think he could do well eventually. From my understanding, he's giving out these playbooks that are real difficult to understand. Motherfuckers is still not understanding after week 8. So he's got to like calm down with the crazy shit and make it less complicated for these individuals. You understand what I'm saying? But that's not the excuse. You're still up in games late and you're fucking up. So to me, that's the coach. You're not keeping these guys to the point where you keeping them up for the whole 60 minutes. They playing half a game. Whether it's the first half or it's the second half, then they cannot get a full game pressed up together. That's the Raiders. And that's why the Raiders are 2-6. Until they figure out how to play the whole 60 minutes instead of 30 either way, they'll never improve. But as far as having the talent, they got it, but they superiorly underachieving. Now let me go to my next underachieving team, the Cheeseheads, Lambeau Field, Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers, when they got that bread, he knew by getting that bread that Davante Adams wouldn't be there no more. He sold out. He should have did some Tom Brady shit, did some longer year, less money, so they would have been able to get his dog. His dog is hurting in the Raiders, and he hurting with the Packers. It's like a couple that love each other, and they break off with other people, and they're not happy. They need each other. Adams and Aaron Rodgers need each other. They work together like peanut butter and jelly, bro. Rice and beans, bread and butter. You know what I'm saying? These guys are created to be together. The way they understood each other on the field, with Aaron getting the ball in between the numbers and Adams making all the catches, that was basically the best duo in sports, period. Fuck the NFL. Sports, period. But greed, I'm going to say greed, because Aaron was trying to air out the Packers, and I understand why. When you get mistreated in an organization, you get to the point where you want to milk them. So I get it. But what you should have done was realize by milking them, I'm going to lose my dog, DAVANTE. And, you know, he thought when he went on to the Raiders and went with his college teammate from Fresno State, Derek Carr, that, you know, that'll work for him. Let me tell you something right now. When you look at that sideline, look how unhappy he is. Constantly throwing his helmet, yelling. I ain't see Adams like that in Green Bay not one time. He didn't have to be like that. Aaron got him the ball whenever, however, got it to him. Hold that. 65 yards in the air. Hold that. Slant over the middle. Hold that. They both missing each other, and that's why both are crumbling. The Packers are like 3-6. These niggas are like 2-6. Both of them doing bad right now. Both of them, and that's what they get. Not really Adams, but Aaron for being greedy and getting that super bag, which I call the chicken. And now he got paid for it. And he better hope they don't fucking sit his ass down and put love for the rest of the season, because after this Cowboy game, if the Cowboys whack them and they be like 3-7, I wouldn't be surprised if Green Bay start going another way, just to get draft choices, better draft choices, etc., and start selling all motherfuckers. Real talk. And with that, I'm gonna just talk about the overachieving NFL teams. Then I'm gonna call it on the break time. This is my lunch, but not every lunch break is when I get an opportunity, which is like once a week. Hold on, give me 1 minute, guys. Damn, I pressed my break time real late. But the Seahawks overachieving. Geno Smith. I love what they doing over there. Oh, I love it. The Pete Carroll and company. I love what they doing. See, I don't mind have a special on that. The New York Football Jets, Sauce Gardner and company. I love them boys showing out. The G-Man showing out, and the Miami Dolphins showing out. And with that on break time, AaRON Sports. Talk to y'all soon. Hold your head.